going to heave one. There's a flag. Beckham, a one-handed catch. How in the world?
Oh, my goodness.
All right, everyone, welcome back. This is Sideline Giants. We have changed our name from Giant Perspectives, but it's going to be the same type of content here. I know we haven't been around for the last 8 months or so, but we've still been keeping track, staying updated, all those type of things, and we're glad to be back. So without further ado, I'm Riley, this is Caleb, and we are fucking Sideline fucking Giants. That's what we are.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, I'll start us off, I guess. Well, it's no shock that we got absolutely obliterated by the Commanders. I don't think any of us, I mean, some of us might have seen a loss coming, but none of us saw 2 field goals and looking like absolute shit. I mean, that was pretty pathetic. I don't know, man. It rubbed me the wrong way. I hyped up the Giants all week long, all off-season long, to everyone I knew, telling them this is going to be different. We've got some dogs on defense now. Our offense is looking better. Russ can do his thing. But Russ didn't have any time to throw, and when he did, it didn't look pretty. Our defense really couldn't stop a fly. Even old-ass, crusty, dusty-ass Deebo Samuel's looking like he's amazing now. So, that's great. What do you got to say about that, bro?
I don't know. I didn't expect us to come out and look like a Super Bowl winning team, but I definitely expected a lot more than that. We were told that the O-line was going to be a lot better than what was presented to us on Sunday, and it's kind of getting to a point like as fans we should be extremely annoyed, and it's just we're waiting 6.5 months every single year for the same exact thing, and nothing's changing. We make moves in the off season and we say we're going to be good. Coaches say we're going to be good. The owners say things changed, and then we come out and for the past 3 years we haven't even scored a touchdown in week 1. So, like, I
That's
mean,
the most pathetic part to me is, like,
that's
nothing has changed. There hasn't been
nothing,
any
absolutely
improvement.
nothing.
Like,
No,
they build
where
this
improvement is
roster.
needed most.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
no improvement.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's bad. O-line is terrible, and how many plays do we have in the red zone? I mean, how many plays?
I mean,
We couldn't score.
yeah, I mean,
The play calling is
I
is
don't know.
atrocious. The O-line is atrocious. The quarterback play, it's one game from Russ. I'm pissed at Russ, and I thought he was gonna do much better, but like we have no choice than to see what he's gonna do this week. If he has another terrible game this week, then I'm done. Like I'm gonna get pissed off. Like if he has another awful game this week, then it's just time. It's just time already. No one wants to.
I
It's just
Yeah,
time already. Like it's time to put Dart in already. If Russ goes out there next week and doesn't if he doesn't throw a touchdown pass, if we don't score a touchdown again, like we gotta
I just
change
don't
something,
know.
bro.
I don't know about throwing Dart in behind that O line yet, because if we truly want Dart to be the future of our franchise that he's been hyped up to be, then I absolutely don't want him behind that O line.
You gotta think of it from perspective like this, right? We might not want to see Dart behind the O line, or we might not want this, but Brian Daboll cannot afford to just not score. If Russell Wilson is as bad as he was, and he doesn't if he doesn't throw a touchdown, bro, and we don't score another, bro, if we don't score a touchdown this week, Daboll is gonna be on the chopping block. Like that's 2 weeks in a row with no touchdowns. We probably if we don't score, we're gonna get smoked. You know what I'm saying? It's probably gonna
Yeah,
be like another 21-6 game, probably worse. Commanders should have scored more, but they dropped passes and they kind of beat themselves there. But they could have easily scored like 40 points, maybe like 30, 35. But like I don't know, bro. I just if we keep getting blown out and looking awful, Dayball's gonna have to do something. His job's on the line. Like he's gonna have to. Even putting in Jameis, fine. He's gonna have to do something, bro.
I mean, I don't know. It's just it kind of makes you think, like, is it really all the QB's fault when Daniel Jones goes to Indianapolis and throws for 300 yards and leads a scoring
Yeah,
drive
but
every
let's
time he
pump the
touches the
brakes.
field?
Let's like I know he played well in his debut, but how many games did Daniel
It's
Jones
not even
come in
that.
here?
It's just his offensive line looked great on
Oh,
Indianapolis.
they did, but there was plenty of times where Daniel Jones would throw for 300 yards, put up three
Absolutely. Yeah,
touchdowns,
no,
and then
absolutely.
the very next game he would go out there and throw for 100 yards and 3 picks. I mean, it's just like
Yeah.
He's gonna have his good games. He's gonna have his bad games, and I'm rooting for him. I genuinely am. Like I hope he does
Hmm.
well in Indianapolis. But like there's gonna be those bad games with Daniel Jones, and
Yeah.
he started it off with a bang. Good. I'm happy for him. But at the same time, it's just like I don't know. Like there's a lot of quarterbacks who deal with pressure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Russell Wilson is just known as one of the. He's not good under pressure. And this O
And
line, it's not going to
that's,
get any better. AT's going to come back, but it's our O line is not going to get much better. AT's going to help a lot, but it's not going to get like it's still going to
I
be a
mean,
bottom tier offensive line with pressure all the
yeah.
time. We need somebody who can escape the pressure from time to time, or
Mbow needs to
someone
be in
who
a
can
little bit
take
more
shots
too.
quicker, like someone who can get the ball out of their hands quicker. Which I don't know, Jameis, I guess he can do that.
Yeah. Hmm. The only thing with putting Jameson is you're gonna have your games where you score like a lot of points, and then you're gonna have your games where you're gonna have to deal with like a lot of picks. Jameis is very, I mean, kind of like we just said with Daniel Jones is he'll throw for, I mean, with Jameis, it's like he'll throw for 500 yards one game, and then the next game he'll come out and throw for like maybe 200 yards and two picks. It's like he's very, Then with the
Uh,
Giants O line, I honestly don't know how Jameis would play behind the Giants O line, especially with how we looked uh, this weekend.
all right, well,
We
let me
we looked
ask you this
we
then.
looked terrible.
Would you rather continue to watch Russell Wilson play like ass and lose games and get blown out and the offense looks awful and Malik Neighbors keeps screaming at receivers and or Dayball and we look like a laughing stock? Or would you rather put Dart in and let's just say still lose games, but at least it's Dart and it's a rookie and we can watch him grow and it's at least more enjoyable to watch. I just don't see the world where Russell Wilson should even stay
I
the
mean,
starter.
the only thing that you got to think about with our O line is if Dart even makes it through the whole season. Like there's going to be veteran edge rushers, there's going to be veteran linebackers, all of which are going to be coming at Dart and our O line. It's just they're going to let them through. That's just how it goes. Like if the, like thank God we don't. I mean,
Bro, I mean
dude, thank God
he's
we
gonna
don't
play
play
at some point this
Micah
season, bro.
Parsons. Yeah, I mean he's going to play at some point in the season. I just think he needs a little bit more time. Throwing him in the second week, especially after last week, what our offensive line did is just I don't know about that.
No, I'm not
Like
saying throwing him
that
in
dude's going to
this
be on a
week.
stretcher by
I'm
the
not
end of the
saying
season.
throw. I don't know, bro. I mean, certain players, bro, they can just run away from
Yeah, that
defenders,
is
extend
facts, and
plays. You know
we
what I
did bring
mean?
that up
Like
in
I
previous
just
episodes that Jackson Dart plays the
Dart will
pocket
definitely
extremely
he'll
well.
definitely get sacked, probably like quite a bit. But
Yeah,
I mean, I just don't see how anyone we put back there this whole season is going to get sacked. And at some point, like I said, if Russ goes out, all right, if Russ balls this week, then he's going to be the starter. That's what it is. But
yeah,
from what I saw last week, they're going to have to show me that they can actually play because they did not even look like they knew how to play football last week. So in
yeah,
my head, I'm expecting another terrible performance from the Giants. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping we can go out there and win, but I just don't think we are. I think we're going to
yeah.
get smoked. And I think we're going to play like shit. And I think Russell Wilson's going to get pressured all game long. And I think he's going to have another, 17 of 37 type of game. Like, I'm gonna hope we score a touchdown. But I mean, I don't know. Let's. I just got to
I
see it to believe it at this point, bro. Because it's
I
the
think
same
we
shit
really need
every
to start
week.
making like changes to this O line. Like we need to start taking trade value in players like while we can instead of just waiting until the very last second and then either letting them go in free agency or, just until they have no value. I mean, Andrew Thomas, we got to kind of talk about that too. At this point, he's like a liability. He's played
He just
16
can't
games in
stay
like the
healthy,
past
bro.
2 years, I think it is. Exactly.
He's
So, I
missed
mean, we might as well get the
25
trade
games with
value.
us, bro. Since we
Yeah.
drafted Andrew Thomas, he's missed 25 games with us. I looked it up
We
the
might
other
as well
day.
get trade value for him before we can't get anything at all. You know what I'm saying? We got to start building a better O line. I mean, and we got to start putting the rookie alignment in too. Like Mbow did not get as many snaps as I wanted to see him get over the weekend.
Yeah, and when he was on the field, it wasn't pretty. I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, come on. Like I know I'm not gonna blame Mbao for this because he's a rookie and whatnot, but get the hell out of the way on that Cam Scatterbo touchdown run. I mean, Scatterbo trucked into Mbao and put him on his ass because
that's not even. I mean,
he was in
it's
the
absolutely
lane,
his
bro.
fault
Like why was he in the lane?
because he got absolutely dogged by the D lineman.
That's
He got
awful, bro.
absolutely beat. The D lineman was in the backfield, and Cam Scadaboo beat the D lineman in the backfield, but he ran straight into Mbow.
All right, moving on. All right, I would say the next thing we got to talk about is the run game. I mean, last year the run game was not this big of an issue. It was not. It was not this big of a problem. I mean, we could run the ball at times last season. I don't know if it was just an unlucky game. Our O line wasn't playing right. I know that, but having what was it, 70? I think 74 total rushing yards, and 44 of those yards were from Russell Wilson. Do you know how pathetic that is, bro? The Commanders put up over 200 rushing yards against us.
Exactly. I think we need to start getting it. And no offense to Devin Singletary because he's had a good career, but there's no reason Devin Singletary should be taking snaps when we have Tyrone Tracy and Cam Scadaboo behind Tyrone Tracy.
Bro, I mean Singletary looked he had like the biggest run of the day last yesterday,
Exactly.
bro. I mean
But we need to be
Singletary
getting
looked
our younger players
I just
the
man, I
ball
don't
and they
know,
need to
bro.
be. I mean, Cam Scadaboo had some really nice runs too. It's just running into the O lineman, and it's not his fault. It's just running into the O lineman and our O lineman not blocking costed him the yards that he had that were positive.
I think we got to make a trade. We got to trade for an O lineman. We got to trade for a center or a guard. I mean, once Andrew Thomas comes back, I mean having
Yeah,
AT at left
JMS
tackle.
JMS is just not. It's not. He's not it anymore. He was
No.
never it. He just gets ran through every single weekend, and I'm tired of watching it. And we do nothing about it.
Greg Van Roten. It's time to hit the road with that.
And
We
it's
need to
it's
get out
no
of here, bro.
offense to these players because y'all are obviously great at what you do or whatever, and it's you guys are in the NFL and congrats to you. It's just not working, and it we need to make a change. Like with our franchise is never going to see success playing with the linemen that we have right now.
I mean, last season
Besides maybe a select few.
our O line last year was so bad, and we didn't bring in a single new starter in free agency. We didn't sign or trade for anybody in the whole offseason. We just said, yeah, we're gonna bring back Greg Van Roten, and we're gonna run it back with the same exact starting five that we had last year. Why?
I don't understand.
No
We made so many
competition.
moves in the offseason, and we did make some good pickups in the draft, but we just didn't make the right moves or pickups. Like we need to focus on our O line. Our star players that we pick up aren't going to stay if we don't have an O line.
The thing is a good quarterback makes a bad O line look better, and that's just how it works. Like Tom Brady in his career played behind shitty O lines, but because he got the ball out quick and delivered it on time, and all that sort of thing, his O line looked a lot better. Like certain quarterbacks, if they're good enough, they make their O line look better, and I just think we need to hope and pray that Jackson Dart's that type of player because that's what we need. We need somebody that can just stay behind the battle line and still just deliver the football. I mean, Mahomes has had a shitty O line his whole career, bro. Whole career he's had a shitty O line. He's out here winning Super Bowls and shit. You know what I mean? Some
Yeah,
players can just perform behind battle lines, and some players cannot. Some players need a clean pocket to deliver the football. You know what I mean? To
yeah.
go through their progressions.
Russ
And
clearly can't play without a clean pocket. As
I
soon
mean,
as the pocket starts to collapse a little bit, he starts freaking out. He can't step up, nothing.
the O
So,
line was
I mean,
really, really bad. Like obviously, I'd say the blame is mostly on the O line, but
yeah.
then again, like even when there was clean pockets, like Russ didn't look good. You
No,
know,
yeah,
so
there was times he could have absolutely stepped up in the pocket and made passes and stuff, and he didn't. And
he
I
ran
mean,
into a sack once when the pocket was completely clean. He just ran
exactly,
right into a sack. Like I was like,
exactly.
what the hell are you doing? It's ridiculous to me. I
I don't
mean,
know. I
Russ is
do agree
supposed
with
to
getting
be.
Jackson Darden at some point during the season. I just don't. I don't. I'd be scared to have him in behind that O line. I want like we should make a
So what?
trade
At
or something
least when like
first.
Andrew Thomas comes back, you're saying? I mean,
Andrew
that's
Thomas and maybe if Mbow gets a little bit better, and honestly, like, can we make a trade for an O lineman, guard,
I doubt
center?
it. I fucking doubt we're gonna do that. But
I mean,
we
there's
can
no way
hope, bro.
if Brian Daboll's job is genuinely on the line, and Joe Schoen's too, because his is on the line as well. This is what I talked about last season. Um, that there should be moves made like and fast. Hmm.
Bro, the thing, do you remember last season the planes that would fly over the stadium
Yeah,
with words that would say like clean the house or clean the like fire
yeah,
everybody? Like I can't watch this shit anymore. Like
yeah,
if it gets bad, bro, Dayball and Shane know how bad it can get. They know. It's already bad enough. We looked pathetic. I'm just saying. My early prediction, and call me insane, but if it's halftime against Dallas and we're losing 14-3 and we still haven't scored a touchdown and we look like shit, Jackson Dart's coming out in the third quarter. That's what I think. And the only reason I'm saying this is not what I want, but I'm saying I think that Brian Daboll has a very short leash on Russell Wilson because he knows his job is on the line and he knows that this team cannot afford to just keep putting up no points. They just can't. And once the energy and the morale is shot and completely dead, there's no getting that back. Like, Malik Neighbors is already screaming at Dayball 1 week in, bro. Malik's gonna get sick of it. If he's out there again and he has 2 catches for 40 yards, like he's gonna be pissed off. He's gonna start freaking out again, and they're gonna
Malik
put him
Neighbors
through.
is still stopping to catch balls. That's something that we've discussed last season. The accuracy was not. Russell Wilson just did not look that good this weekend. I mean,
No, he didn't at all.
Malik Neighbors, there was multiple balls that should have been thrown over his shoulder, touchdown passes, and they were either missed or it's just bad passes, and Malik Neighbors just to stop. He's a fast wide receiver, I get it, but like Jackson Dart can make those throws, and that's I mean we've gone through that before. That's why I like Jackson Dart before the draft even. Like he makes insanely accurate throws, and he's thrown to good wide receivers before. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely trust Jackson Dart to get the ball to Malik. It's just if he goes in against Dallas, I'd be praying the offensive line plays their ass off.
All right, bro. It's time to talk about the defense. 432 total yards given up defensively. This is the
The
same
the
defense that
yeah,
I was hyping up all week, all
the run defense
month,
did not
bro.
look as good as it should have.
All off season, I was hyping up this defense, bro.
Bobby Okereke looked like a sandbag.
No, Bobby Okereke looked slow, man. He was hitting the wrong holes, the wrong gaps. And I
That's what I'm
love
saying.
I love Bobby O, but it's just
I do too.
it
He's been a
sucks,
great
man.
player for us. And Micah McFadden, that's that was sad.
Yeah, McFadden's injured now.
And he's
Luckily
an
the
important key
X-rays
player to
came
our
back
defense.
negative, but he's still going to be out, I mean, for weeks. But
hmm
Darius Musal, the backup for Micah McFadden, is just, man, like
He came in and immediately got burnt.
it's not good. We can't have him out there all year. We're gonna get dusted, bro. We gotta pick up a linebacker. I mean, I think Isaiah Simmons is still available, and so I'm pretty sure the Packers dropped him. I think Isaiah Simmons is available. Let's just bring him back. Why not? Isaiah Simmons made some plays for us. He's familiar with the defense. Why not? Let's just get Isaiah Simmons. He's much better than, at least a better athlete than Darius Musal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's familiar with the team. I'm sure he'd love to be back.
Yeah.
I think we should bring back Isaiah Simmons. He's friends with Malik, you know?
Yeah.
I would
He
love
didn't
that,
play bad
honestly.
for us at all either.
Yeah. But yeah, Micah McFadden's injury is we're gonna feel that. That's gonna be that's a huge hole right there.
Yeah.
He's our
That's that
he's
one's
our
bad.
leading tackler for like the last 2 seasons. He's led our team in tackles. I mean,
hmm
he's always in the right spot to make the tackles. A lot of times maybe he doesn't make the tackle, but he's always in
But
the
he
right
stops the
spot.
play.
He's always in the right spot.
Yeah.
And it sucks, man. Seeing that happen so early in the game, that just crushed me, bro.
Yeah.
Luckily, though, like I said, the X-rays came back negative, so he's not going to be out long term. Or he might be out long term, but at least he'll come back at some point.
Yeah. He'll be back some point during the season. It's gonna probably be a good portion of the season that he misses. But
I mean, we
I
made
mean,
Debo Samuel look like he was in his prime, bro. Cordero Flott, man.
yeah,
Cordero
dude.
Flott. What's up with that? Cordero Flott? Come on, man. Playing like ass.
Yeah,
Getting
that
dusted
was
out there, man.
by Debo Samuel, dude. He looks like a tight end.
I mean, it's not gonna, bro. Debo Samuel's routes at this point in his career, like, are not the crispiest things I've seen. They're not very crisp. They're not very good routes. They're very obvious what he's gonna run before he's gonna run it, bro. And I mean, for Cordero Flott to get fucked, I mean, he got demolished. I mean, he got outran. Debo looked like he was outrunning him at this point in his career. Like Flott should be in much better shape. He should be faster than Debo. Am I wrong for saying that? I just feel like Flott should be much faster than Debo, and he
Mhm.
was just getting completely torched.
I mean, he looked great in the other games he's played in preseason and stuff, but
At this point, like the preseason stuff is like, man, I'm done with that.
not
Like
even not even just preseason games. I'm saying
he looked like
practice, all that
buns.
stuff,
He did look
and
good in
that
practice and stuff like
he
that,
just
but that
looks like,
just
yeah,
goes to show
exactly.
how
He just
bad
looks
our
like buns
receivers
now.
are. Like outside of Malik, I mean, like, man, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I like what Wandale did, you know. Slayton was wide open on a touchdown. Russell Wilson missed him. Darius Slayton played the most snaps of any player on the team last week and had one target. And honestly, on that one target, it was a face mask, and they didn't even call it. So that's
Yeah,
great.
that's the other thing. We get beat by flags
Like,
so much.
if they're
It's
double teaming Malik
ridiculous.
Neighbors, if they're double teaming Malik Neighbors, we have Slayton one on one. Do you know how
Hmm.
many times Slayton has won a one-on-one contested catch? Quite a few times I can think
And
of in my head.
we've all seen it for years.
Like Slayton has put up over 700 yards with us like 4 times. He's a reliable deep threat player. If Malik is doubled, give Slayton more chances. Drop some plays for
Exactly.
Slayton. Like they design plays on third and short. Like their short yardage guy is Wandale, right?
Hmm.
Then their over the top guy, medium guy is Malik. They target Malik all the time in the intermediate range. And then Slayton, they don't even they don't even install plays for Slayton. He's never the first read ever. Slayton will he's never the first read on any play. Never. They just like
And he's
forget
a
about
good
Slayton.
player. He's a good player.
I would feel like shit if I were Slayton. You just went out there and ran over 60 snaps on offense and got one target.
Yeah,
And your
that's
quarterback
that's
your
ridiculous.
quarterback threw the ball 34 times, 37 times, right? 37 times. And Darius Slayton got one target. And he's
Yeah,
out there every
they
play.
they need to show him more love.
It's
But
unreal. Throw the ball to Darius Slayton a little more.
yeah,
And this defense needs to lock in, bro, because like Jaden Daniels was dealing. And they're lucky it wasn't worse because there was a lot of drops and a lot of easy failed conversions by the Commanders that could have
exactly.
they could have put up way more points. This could have been a Jane Daniels could
The
have dunked
defense
for
looked great
350,
in
bro.
the second half. They held them to their 14 points, but it's just a lot of it was just drops and like we got lucky as well.
Well, all right. Yeah. Also, make sure you guys follow the Instagram. We're up to about 6,000 followers now. We post in there all the time, all sorts of Giants content, videos, news, memes, like all sorts of things on there. So make sure you guys tune into there. Um, we'd appreciate that. Say that you're from YouTube. Get a little follow back. So hell yeah. But let's talk about this Dallas game a little bit.
Um, Dallas, Dallas looked good last week, but I mean, Dallas looks good at the beginning of every season. The thing is, it's just we look terrible at the beginning of every season. So I'm worried. That's the thing. Like you brought up earlier, Jackson Dart coming in the third quarter. That is a good possibility, honestly, because Brian Dayball's job is at stake in this season. And if it's not flowing in the first half, it's not flowing, and they might just have to make some changes. I just hope whatever they do works, and there's no bad outcome of it.
All right. Well, Dak Prescott has beaten us 13 consecutive games now.
We haven't won against Dak Prescott in Jerry Jones Stadium since the Obama administration, bro.
We've beat the Cowboys twice since 2016, bro.
It's ridiculous.
This is why I'm saying I can just see it's just set up perfectly to be one of those games to haunt the Giants fans and just completely crush our dreams. It's gonna be one of those games where by halftime Dallas is looking on fire and the Giants are looking like complete shit. That's what I'm thinking.
I
And
mean, we've been the NFC's doormat for the past 10 years. It's getting a little bit ridiculous. And I mean, after last week, if we expect anything different, if we don't make any changes, then I don't know.
the changes, I mean, man, like I think Dayball's gonna put Dart in very soon, man. Like I said, if we're getting smoked, I think Dart's gonna come in at halftime. And if he doesn't come in at halftime, I don't know when is a good time to play Dart. Look at our schedule. Is it the second half of the Cowboys game to get his feet wet and at least see what he's got? Or is it week 3 against the Chiefs on prime time? Is it week 4 against the Chargers who just smoked the Chiefs? Week 5 maybe against the Saints? But even then, they Kyler Murray put up 150 passing yards and got sacked like 5 times against them just last week. Like, is it against the Eagles the next week? The Broncos and their disgusting defense with Pat Surtain, Hufanga, Greenlaw. Like, when is the right time to play Dart? There's not much of a better time. The Cowboys defense is probably the easiest defense we're gonna face in the next few weeks.
Yeah.
It really is. I mean, and especially if we're already getting smoked and it's second half, that's why I can really see them playing Dart. There's not a better time to do it. You can even still say Russ is a starter for week 3 and you just wanted to see what Dart had in him for the second half. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah.
I just
I
think we're going to
completely
see
understand
Dart
that.
this week. I think if we're getting smoked, I really think Dart's going to play, bro. That's my very early prediction.
That prediction might not be inaccurate at all. I don't think it's a bad prediction at all. I think Dart might actually end up playing, given with what you said. I mean, Brian Daboll's career is at stake and everything with the Giants, obviously. Um, but I don't know. I just wish we had a little bit better of an O line. And honestly, I feel like if we had a better O line, that would solve all of our problems. And it's just
They just don't
we've
address
sounded
it.
like a broken record. Yeah, and
Joe
it's like
Schoen just won't
they
address it.
don't care. They don't
It's the
care though.
same thing. This is the same thing for years now. They
It's
never
it's it's
address
got to
the
be
O
a
line.
broken record. I know they hear it. Everybody says it. Every single media every single media outlet says something about it. It's a broken record. The Giants have the shittiest O-line in the league, and it never fails. Never fails.
And
I just I don't
everyone
understand
who
when they don't
leaves the
fix it.
Giants, that's one thing we got to discuss real quick here at the end. Everyone who leaves the Giants balls out. Xavier
Exactly.
McKinney. Xavier McKinney leaves the Giants, leads the league in interceptions. Saquon leaves the Giants. What do you think happens? Wins the Super Bowl, carries our division rival there, literally breaks all sorts of records, puts up 2,000 yards, yada, yada, yada. We know the story. We know the story. Now, Daniel Jones, one game in, like I said earlier, I want to see if he can consistently do it before I say, like, Daniel Jones leaves and is amazing, but first game in, looks great. Broke a record. Only quarterback to ever score on all 7 drives or all drives in a game. Like like Leonard Williams was good with us, but still leaves. Is playing amazing with the Seahawks right now. They have one of the better D lines in the league, and he's one of the main pieces of it up front. I mean, I just don't understand. When are we going to be able to
Uh,
develop talent on our own? Or are we really going to have to just get lucky and keep getting these superstars who are just already just dominant? Those are players are so hard to get, you know?
yeah,
Like we got lucky getting Malik Neighbors, I'll tell you that. Like you can say, oh, Brian Daboll and Joe Shane, they hit on that pick. I mean, it was the obvious pick. Who else were they going to take?
yeah.
Like, it was the obvious pick. It's like, I don't know, bro. It's just, fuck, man. I like Dayball, and I hope I didn't earlier in the offseason. I was really pissed at him, but I've come to if you fire Dayball, that whole relationship that he's built with Dart means literally nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's gonna have to restart with the
And
new
they've
coach.
built a pretty good relationship, and they seem to like each other. So
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
I don't know.
I don't want Dayball to get fired and then you know we do to Jackson Dart what we did to Daniel Jones. We fire the coach that drafted him. A new coach comes in that doesn't even, you know what I mean, might not even want to coach that player, but is stuck with him now. You know.
Yeah.
Then he has to learn a whole new offense, and then he's confused and shit, and then his tendencies are all screwed up, and where he looks when he hikes the ball is all screwed up, and now he's playing confused, and now he's panicked, and now he's ruined. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't want that to happen again. So I don't know. I mean, if Russell Wilson isn't doing the trick, you can try Jameis, but I mean I don't think. I mean I don't know. I just feel like it's sooner rather than later we're gonna see Dart play, bro, and that's just because Brian Daboll is gonna be sick of it. He's gonna be sick of losing. I hope Dart can play well, and I hope for the sake of him, because you remember in college when he lost that one game against LSU, was it? Not sure who they lost to,
Yeah.
and he was like, he had his hoodie up, and he's like, we gotta win out. He was like pissed, bro. You remember that video?
Yeah.
Bro, yeah, that he does not really handle losing well. Or yeah, he doesn't handle losing like well. So if Dart's losing, let's say he's not playing the best, the media is gonna start bashing him because you know how it is with New York media. It doesn't matter who's back there. If they're not playing well and they're not winning games, like people are gonna say their shit. Instagram is gonna be full of stuff about Jackson Dart playing bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the questions are going to be about him playing bad, this and that, this and that. Like, I don't know. How do you think he's going to handle that? Is that going to get in his head too much? Like,
Well, I don't know. He's kind of dealt with like when he got a name in college, he always kind of had drama behind his name, like beside well, with the girlfriend cheating on him stuff and different stuff like that. He's kind of always had a spotlight on him for something.
but dude, you remember what they did to Daniel Jones, man? Like,
Yeah, but that was Daniel Jones, and Jackson Dart
I'm
is
not
not
saying that he's going to be like
any
Daniel
caliber
Jones,
of
but
Daniel
I'm just
Jones.
saying, like, it's just kind of a thing nowadays to, like, clown on Giants quarterbacks when they play like shit. It's just kind of
Yeah.
like a thing. Like, on every social media platform, it's just kind of like a thing. Like, I don't know. I just
I
do
mean, he's
not
a
want that
human.
to
He's got to
happen with
know it
Dart.
too. He sees it all. He's got a phone and stuff. So,
Yeah.
I mean, he knew it when he came to the Giants, and he clearly likes where he's at. He doesn't have any problems.
He liked where he was at, bro. I'm sure. Now he's looking at this whole line and he's like, shit, bro, I don't want to go in there. We never
I mean,
know.
he clearly knew that there was problems with our team when he came. Like, we weren't just freaking like we weren't sunshine and rainbows and stuff when he joined the team. We've been
This is.
shit for a decade, so.
I really had belief in the offseason for this team, bro. I actually genuinely believed. Like, they did it to me again. I don't know why they do it every year. I actually allow this team to trick me into believing that there's a chance that we can be something this season. Every year I believe that. Alright, guys, well, we appreciate you watching. This is Sideline Giants. Tune in again soon. We're going to try to pump out some more videos, like more frequently for real this time. I know it's been an 8 month span, but we're going to get back on it now that the season started. Win or lose, we'll be here. So we appreciate you guys watching. And as always, peace.
Peace.